What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the Body Lock. It's your man, Ant Walker, joined by the homie, Matt Wells. You are watching the UFC 261 fight companion. I don't know if we can say, is that like a trademark term? Or can we call
fight
it something?
companion, fight companion, fight companion. What?
Oh, someone's trying to get sued. Yeah, there it is. So, this should be a fun card. It's been a great card so far. As far as all the action is concerned. Of course, there's some motherfuckery that we'll get into, of course. But the fights have been great, and we've got 3 title fights to headline this. So I'm very pleased right now. It is my cheat day as far as diets are concerned, and I just had some processed and starchy carbs. I'm in a great mood. Edibles in my system. Matt, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I slept super late in preparation for tonight. I didn't wake up till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Our tailgate show was already underway, so I had to hop in looking all sleepy and stuff. So if you guys ever go back and watch that, you'll see Sleepy Matt right off the bat as I joined Pat, who's already starting. There's a lot of ats in that sentence.
Ooh, you say? I'm about to say Sleepy Matt right off the bat with Pat. Like, oh my God, flowing. MC Wells in the building. That's what's up. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
I mean, this is the kind of show that it's going to be today because this is what I do. Mark Fellows, a Backfist, and in the house. Yes, I am here. Backfist boy representative Ant Walker in the house. Mark, great to see you back in the chat. This is going to be a good damn time. So, Matt, I guess while we're waiting for the first fights of the main card to begin, how about that COVID?
How about it? COVID is going to be the undisputed champ at the end of the evening. You know, we got 3 title fights, but COVID taking all the belts. I guarantee it. If the UFC thought that nobody was entering that arena with COVID, boy, that's some wishful thinking right there. Wishful thinking.
It's strange things, man. I know I'm not the only one who has a ton of anxiety watching this fight with a packed arena. Like, it's making my heart race. As much as I appreciate the sounds of the fans, aside from the wooing, just the feel of a big fight and how the energy of the crowd plays into that. Just seeing all these people together is just making my head spin.
I'm doing my absolute best to suspend reality and trying to rewind about 1.5 years where this was just normal. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to pretend like COVID was not a thing tonight, even though that's just not reality, right? Because all of this just feels normal again. It feels normal. Feels what we're used to when we watch UFC, with the exception of being the crowd on 10 from the very first fight of the night. Which is, I wish that happened every pay-per-view or every fight card. But nah, everybody's super excited to be back there. So the crowd is making it. They're making it fun. But of course, at the end of the day, we have the reality of COVID. They keep showing the crowd. I have yet to see a single mask in this crowd. Of course, all the media, everybody on the staff is wearing masks. Fans, I have not seen a single fan wearing a mask. Wild.
I've seen one that took his down when the camera was panning by him.
Okay.
So
Okay.
That's the only mask I've seen. So this is really testing my stress levels. This is testing everything I know about humanity right now. And even myself, I feel so conflicted right now because I am happy to see the UFC as the product that we're used to.
Yes.
And we haven't seen that for over a year now. And quite frankly, I did miss that feeling, that energy. But, man, I'm feeling kind of a little icky about this whole thing. Just a little bit.
Hear you. I'm right there with you.
Just a tad bit. All right, so as far as the prelims are concerned, what is your highlight? What's your favorite moment of the prelims?
Man, my favorite moment of the prelims just happened. We saw a one-armed guillotine choke with the wrap over the shoulder. That was a beautiful submission. That was the only fight I had pegged as being the one I was really interested in coming in too. So it paid off. It paid off. We saw a super rare submission, a one-armed guillotine, like I said, with the shoulder wrap with the wrist. Like, that's super rare. That's super high-level stuff right there, man. Most people get that one arm, and they're like, oh, I got to get my other arm around. To wrap it in. When you're wrapping it in, you're really just grabbing your own arm. You grab the shoulder, it's the same effect. So super dope submission there by Randy Brown. What about you?
So I guess I was incorrect on Twitter referring to it as a one-arm rear naked choke.
No. I mean, it was a rear arm, one arm.
Okay, yeah, because you said guillotine, so I wasn't sure which one.
I said guillotine, my bad.
So
I meant rear naked choke. Sorry if I said guillotine. Sorry.
Oh, all right, bet. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so you were wrong and I was right. That's what's up. This is the sort of
I
broadcast
misspoke.
like.
We can say that.
This.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go with I'll highlight the beautiful counter punch by, let me get this pronunciation right, Dana Batgarel. Dana Batgarel, because it's like 2 or 3 A's in it. So Dana, like, really enthusiastic with that. That was such a beautiful counter left hook to see him like slipping his head off the center line, switching stances, going backward with that left hook. Just chef's kiss. Beautiful stuff there. My highlight of the prelims, and I'm sure we'll mention that at some point again when we do the post-fight show.
100%.
Probably, because I'll be hyped up about it still.
100%.
All right, so we got Jimmy Crute and Anthony Smith up next. This is this fight kind of snuck up on me, man. I forgot this fight was going down on this card. There's so much attention being paid to the 3 titles on the line. I mean, really, this and the next and only other non-title fight on the main card, Weidman and Uriah Hall. Just totally forgot that this was going on. But as the fighters are making their walks out to the cage, what's your prediction on this one? How do you think this one plays out?
Yeah, get them in the chat too, people. Let us know how you're feeling about this fight. I had Jimmy Crute. When I first heard this fight being announced, I was like, Jimmy Crute's going to win this fight. I like what Jimmy Crute has done in his, 4 fights in the UFC? All of them finishes, whether he win or the one loss was also a finish. So he's allergic to judges, so that's always a good thing, especially to kick off a pay-per-view card. And Anthony Smith, man, I just don't know what to expect from him every time out. You know, we've seen him just get dominated so many times recently. It's just it's kind of hard to pick the guy to win a fight. So I'm going with Jimmy Crute to get it done.
You know, I'm actually looking to Anthony Smith to get this done. I mean, this is a massive step up in competition for Jimmy Crute. This is like taking several steps above. Oh, and I'm just not quite sure what we have with him just yet. And I'm also just not sure that Anthony Smith is really done. Yeah, granted, he did get absolutely floored by Glover Teixeira, but we're talking about the guy who is fighting for the title next. And then we got the fight with Alex Rakic. Alex Rakic, definitely one of the premier names moving up at 205. So I'm okay with those losses. And when you compare them to what Jimmy Crute has done, while he has looked fantastic, look at who he's looked fantastic against.
Sure.
It's no comparison there. This could be the moment that Jimmy Crute cements himself as a contender at light heavyweight. I just think that's still a little bit premature.
Not mad at it. I like it. Look, we got one shout out for Jimmy Crute in there from Mark Fellows. Here we go. CSOV. Matchup has classic Anthony Smith comeback written all over it. Not sure how much longer he can take damage and still come back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Because Jimmy Crute, I don't think is going to be a type of guy that just folds. And I think he's going to be there just to dish out damage as long as this fight goes. If it goes all 15, I think we see a battered Anthony Smith. But that's just my take on it.
You definitely could be right on that. That's not out of the realm of possibility. But typically, I just side with what I've seen, the proven commodity. So shout out to Sound of Violence, always jump in the chat with some very informed takes on mixed martial arts. Also, shout out to Voodoo Ranger Beer that you're drinking today. I did see that earlier in the chat. So that's good stuff. Very good stuff. I'm actually just drinking water right now. I'm being really boring, but I think it's okay because I took an edible, right?
I was about to say,
balances out.
What are you saying? You're not sober. Let's put it that way.
I mean, maybe I'll do some whiskey.
The complete
right.
the complete non-alcoholic that I am, I'm just sipping a little Dos Equis over here. So, I don't get into the fancy IPAs and all that kind of crap. Just give me a case of Dos and I'm good.
Dos Equis is a decent beer. It's one of those that's good for the price point. So I'm not mad at that.
Exactly. I found one that I like, and I stick to it. It's called Loyalty,
Man,
or something like that.
That's beautiful, sir. Loyalty is a great trait. Also, a great trait is having the first name Anthony, and Anthony Smith does that quite well. So he also looks very intelligent with the walkout glasses. I like the glasses on the walkout. Gives a professor sort of vibe to
Turning
the
into
violence
Superman right before our eyes right here. Taking off the glasses,
Right.
taking off the warm-ups. You know? Return of the Mac, the best
But
walkout song ever.
See, unlike Clark Kent, Anthony Smith can't get away with being Superman with just glasses as his disguise because he doesn't have the hair to curl up on the forehead there. So
That's true.
You
That is
comic
true.
fans, you know what time it is. All right.
That is true. It's a good point.
That is definitely true. All right, man. Let's see if the crowd is going to be as hyped for the beginning of the pay-per-view portion of this, because of course it's the whole thing's pay-per-view for them because they had to pay for tickets. But we do know before the actual main card begins, they play Face the Pain in the arena, and our Drake Riggs, who is live in the building at ViStar Veterans Memorial, he said that yes, they're continuing that. Face the Pain is played, and if Face the Pain belongs anywhere in this sport still, it belongs in Florida.
Jacksonville,
So,
Florida, baby.
very appropriate.
Yes, sir. Right in the middle.
This
right
crowd, basura. Okay, this crowd sucks. The woos, God, I hate the woos.
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen.
the whole,
It actually took longer for them to do it in the first fight than I thought. I said the first 30 seconds we're going to hear woos. It actually took 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Jesus. Yeah. Drake's in the building, man.
Yep,
He's
Drake
there
in the building.
he's there for
The Strawberry
SCMP.
Blonde Bandit is live on the ground in
Yeah.
Jacksonville, mingling amongst the riffraff of the United States of America. All right.
They gave us a 20-minute lead-in before this first fight started.
Yeah, like, good Lord. Yeah, Buffer clearly took an energy drink before the pay-per-view started.
Yeah.
Man, look at the shot of the crowd. Not a single damn mask.
I'm telling you, not a
Yo,
single
literally
mask.
not a mask.
Oh, I saw one around the neck. I saw one. One around the neck.
So one around the neck.
Yes.
Yo, they are bugging.
Yes.
They are bugging, man. This shit is giving me crazy anxiety right now.
I
Yo,
wonder.
does
how
Jimmy
many-
Crute have a Resident Evil tattoo?
I think so.
Is that the
actually.
Umbrella
It
Corporation?
looks like the Umbrella Corp. I don't know what that actually is. Somebody in the chat's probably like, "Hell no, you idiots!" But that's what. It looks
God, I
like
hope
to
it's
me.
not like some white supremacist symbol.
I hope not either. 'Cause
Wouldn't shock
I'm
me
not
with this
familiar with
sport.
that one. Not familiar with that
Wouldn't
one.
shock me at all with this sport.
Oh my god. Jeez.
So Drake still talks to us since he got credentialed, but he's been a little different lately. He's been just a tad
got
bit
credentialed.
different. So
It's hilarious.
we will keep an eye on the attitude of the Strawberry Blonde Bandit. That's for sure. Ego getting out of control. He's also the Between the Links champion on MMA Fighting. So this guy's getting around. He thinks he's special, and we're gonna cut him down to size. I've been doing that on his Facebook, by the way. It's
There you
worked
go.
wonders.
Little dose of humility every now and again never hurt.
Yeah, you know.
Exactly. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I'm the only one allowed to have an ego around here.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah. If I
Keith
actually
Peterson
get
looking
my
particularly no nonsense.
second dose of the vaccine this coming week, I will be in Houston. If not, I will not be in Houston. So that's how that's
right.
gonna go. Here we go.
All right. Well, let's see how this goes. We have a pay-per-view officially underway now.
Let's go.
All right. They meet in the middle. Nothing but feeling out for the first few seconds there.
We're at. If you're trying to sync up
Whoa,
with this,
motorcycles riding past my house.
we are at 4:45 of the first round right now. If you're trying to sync up, so I know some of y'all will be ahead, some of y'all will be behind, but that's where we are.
All right, now producer Jake promising there will be a clock later on. Just forgot to do it this time. It's all good. It's all good. We'll keep the people abreast for the moment.
Jake was too busy over there hitting the woo in his own room.
I think he was actually Googling the Umbrella Corporation to see if the logo was was correct on Jimmy Crute, but what do I know?
There's strikes being thrown.
Good body kick from Crute. Does Smith normally stand that low? Not that he's really sitting low, but he looks a little more set on his feet than normal to me.
Yeah, a little bit different. Yeah, like DC's talking about, like his movement's a little bit different.
Huh. Wow, is that should I be in the booth right now instead of DC and Rogan goofing off with one another? They've been pretty bad tonight too, by the way.
Why are they continuously chanting "fuck Jake Paul"? Stop giving this dude all of the attention.
Yo, like Jake Paul is the most popular fighter in MMA, and he doesn't fight MMA. This silliness, pure silliness. Man, Smith's jab is like just straight down the middle, looking sharp.
Yeah. Looking clean. Sorry if my typing is too loud for you guys. I don't know. Can you even hear that, Ant? Can you hear my typing?
Yeah, I definitely hear that.
Okay.
I do hear your typing.
I'll turn down my mic next time.
You misspelled a lot of stuff too, I could tell.
I didn't get it right.
Yeah, I probably will end up zoning out to fire off some tweets here at some point, I'm sure.
Oh no, I'm definitely getting some tweets off for sure, but while we're here,
yeah,
I will remember to turn down my mic.
Well, see, the problem with tweeting during the fight, like during the fight companions for me, is that like all the sarcastic, like goofy things I would tweet, I end up just saying. So exactly. I don't feel like tweeting them.
That's why you have to come to that's why you have to come to the live stream, like Randy Brown said. Come to my Twitch if you want answers.
Yes. And like Randy Brown, don't give the address for that either.
Nice jab by
nice.
Smith.
He popped him with that jab again. That jab is sharp right now.
He's looking loose. Like I like that stance where it's kind of like it's almost a half lean in, ready to fire that jab out. Yeah. Oh, nice right hand.
Crute took a nasty right hand. How is he still up from that one, man? That changed his face.
These dudes are blasting each other. No, his face is red.
Yeah, Crute, man. I don't think Crute can just stick with the leg kicks. He's got to do something else too. Like trading these hard ones and twos for a leg kick, not worth it.
Yes,
Anthony
Smith is looking fantastic right now.
Yeah, he is.
Just everything about him like says confidence, and we've seen a different look from him in previous fights that he's gotten dominated. Oh, he just got tagged though.
I don't think that one was as bad. He kind of leaned out of that.
Oh, whoa! The delay.
He dropped him with the leg kick.
He dropped him with the leg kick. What?
Yo, crazy! Crute shooting in for that takedown. Wow!
And then he gets the takedown, and he's on his back now. This is wild.
Yeah. Oh, and he's pummeling him too. Well, Smith he'll be able to stand up. He's just gotta avoid getting pieced up too hard on the way up. I think. But what I'm surprised that Crute is still able to hold him right there.
Dude, I wonder if he blew out the ACL or something.
Crazy. He kept the body lock and dragged him back down. Kept the body lock.
Ding ding ding. We need a chime or something every time we say that. Because I would have been hitting that chime a lot this broadcast because they've said it a ton.
Oh yeah. Oh, big time.
Oh my God, he's got another takedown.
Well, did they say that that Crute has drop foot?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Oh wow, yeah.
Oh yes.
Yep. Crazy drop foot. Oh wow.
Wow.
Did he break it?
Oh, he's rolling his ankle just sitting down.
Whoa. His ankle is dislocated or something?
I don't know. I don't know what.
Yo. Oh, wow, that's great. Show the replay of the kick, but
Yeah. I mean, that's what
show,
caused him
like,
to fall
actual
down. Like,
legs. The knee. Oh, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Shorted
yeah.
that nerve
yeah,
out.
that was the nerve.
Oh.
Wow. Oh.
Yo, did it wake up yet? Did that nerve come back?
I think so. It's coming back
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit. Yeah,
coming back?
he's stepping a little better, but it's still.
Oh,
Smith
no.
better-
Okay.
Oh! Did he almost fall on?
Oh,
on
they.
his
And he.
Oh, they called it?
They called it off.
Wow.
Dang. Wow, that's unfortunate.
Wow. Man, I think that could have. I think that was a bit premature on the doctor right there. Because it looked like it was coming back, right? Am I crazy on that one?
No, it looked like he was able to move it a little bit, and I think he just tried to get hyped up, and then he rolled it again, and the doc was like, "All right,
Yeah.
nah, bro."
Yeah. Like without the celebration, I think he would have been okay. With like or not celebration, the attempt to hype himself up, he might have been all right. Whew.
Jeez, I mean, listen, that's the right call.
Wow, that's right.
That's the right call. Jeez,
Like way back in the day when I took Kung Fu, I remember we were learning a kick specifically to target that nerve. I don't know how effective that is in a real fight though. Never used my Kung Fu in a real fight. That was like 20 years ago. I don't know any of that shit anymore.
They keep showing him rolling his ankle. Stop it.
Yeah, see, had he not done that little hype up, he might be fighting right now.
Yeah, just stand still. You might be able to.
Yeah, just stop doing too much, bro.
Jesus,
Stop doing so much. Like,
that's wild, man. It's unfortunate, but hey,
man.
let's not take anything away from Anthony Smith because he caused that injury, and he was looking fantastic in that first round.
I don't know if you can hear me typing.
No, I can't hear you typing. See, I've got this super clicky keyboard over here. Let's see what Anthony Smith has to say on the mic. Joe Rogan going right into the leg kick question. Showing the replay right off the bat. He said, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that kick was nasty.
Such a nasty kick. He still rushed in way too hard and got taken down in that moment.
Yeah. He got taken down by a one-legged fighter. Like, that's nuts.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy, man.
For the record, for our body like predictions, by the way, let's see here. 4 out of the 6 of us had Crute winning. You had Anthony Smith, and Pat had Anthony
Yes,
Smith.
I did.
Look at
at
you
that.
with the
Pat is
Anthony
right.
bias. The Anthony bias. I get it.
I mean, hey, we are a powerful bunch. A powerful, powerful bunch.
Yeah. Yeah. What were you saying during the John Jones fight, huh? We're saying during the Glover Teixeira fight, huh? Okay, we'll move on. I mean, we can move on. We can just move on.
Let me look up notable Matthews that have lost in the UFC. How's Mr. Riddle doing these days?
He's actually doing really well. He was the United States champion.
Actually, he is doing. He's doing much better.
Just had a fantastic showing at WrestleMania.
Than he was doing in the UFC.
Yeah. The weed.
All right,
the weed suspension or expulsion definitely did that man wonders.
Yeah. Wow.
We got Jimmy Crute on the mic, giving shout out to all the veterans.
Of course, we get cheap applause from the cheap applause is big up the military.
Of course.
The cheapest of applause. And all right, so I'll say the thing on the broadcast that now is back to normal that I almost didn't notice was Rogan in the cage interviewing the fighters.
Yeah. Instead of doing a split
at some
screen?
point, because at some point, like 4 fights deep or something into the card, I just thought like, oh, I haven't seen anybody on the split screen, and then realized, oh, because that's a COVID thing. So since COVID doesn't exist anymore, Rogan's in the cage interviewing people. So that's what's up.
No, yeah. Let's see what we have here. Dawn, wow, what's next? Crute showed inexperience. Too early to celebrate, man. Yeah, I think he was just trying to get himself hyped up more than anything. Trying to like let the adrenaline take over the pain his leg was feeling. But in doing so, rolled his ankle again. The crowd was loving it, and then the doc was like, nah, son.
Doc was like,
we're done here.
Nah, fam. We're done.
We're done here.
Yeah.
Rogan doesn't talk about how happy he is. Of course. I tell you what, though.
I won't know any of this because I don't listen to that show.
I was about to say that. Ever since he moved to Spotify, I don't go to Spotify to find it. Like it would used to pop up on my YouTube feed, so I would click on certain episodes. But like I don't specifically go to Spotify to see who's on Rogan. I think the last episode I watched was
either. Yeah.
Who did he have on that I did watch recently?
Freddie Gibbs was the last one that I watched.
Maybe it was a Francis one, I think. Was it the Francis one? There was another one after that I watched recently. But if I see like somebody,
I've seen clips of some of them.
Like when they clip it off, I'll watch those. But.
Yeah, like I watched a couple of clips from Wonder Boy and Cody Garbrandt and a few other ones that I saw some clips from. But the Freddie Gibbs one is the only one that I remember just specifically opening Spotify and just listening to and watching that. I mean, he started off talking about shooting a crackhead or something with a Tech 9.
Nice.
He said like that was like it started off. He's like, yeah, I shot this crackhead 7 times with a Tech 9, and he ran down the block. I was like, okay,
nice.
You've caught my attention, so I continued listening.
Yeah, producer Jake reminded me. It may have been the Leon Edwards one that I saw recently. Maybe that was it. I don't remember. He was a fighter. I remember that much. I was like, all right, I'll actually go to Spotify and watch this one because I was super bored.
Yeah, the fighter ones long ago were the only ones that I've ever sought out any content from. Yeah. Pretty much every other guest I've hard pass. Yep, Sound of Violence capturing that perfectly. I can't say it better than that. Like,
fantastic
enough goofballs on the guest list.
Fantastic point there.
All right. Uriah Hall and Chris Weidman in the rematch you didn't know was out there to be put together. Man, I think this is going to be a rough night for Chris Weidman. What are you thinking, Matt?
I agree. Fortis MMA Uriah Hall is a different animal. And
I should have known. I
think that's going to hold true again tonight. I really do. And yes, of course, I'm going to support the Fortis MMA guy. Come on,
of course, support your clan.
I think this is.
So support the homies. I understand that.
We may or may not have some Fortis people watching this stream right now. So of course.
Well, let me give my respect to Fortis MMA and how I don't want to be on the other side of anybody's gloves or shin guards. All right, love you guys.
There you go. So you're saying Uriah Hall's going to win too, right?
Yeah, I think Uriah Hall's winning. Yeah, that is in my official prediction. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think.
No, we didn't.
I believe so. Someone had Weidman.
Yep.
Do they know what year it is?
Maybe. I mean, maybe not. Who knows? But yeah.
Hey, I'm talking all this shit, man. I just hope nothing crazy happened.
Yeah. It's
But,
going to be.
I mean, Weidman just doesn't have the chin. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he's just so washed at this point.
The thing for me is Weidman. He's never been a fast striker. Like if he can't get the takedowns. I mean, obviously he knocked out Anderson Silva as they're showing right now. As Anderson Silva was like, dude, you can't hit me, and then he got hit. But
Yeah.
like generally, like Chris Weidman's striking is really like slow, and that's why he tried that wheel kick, and it literally changed his career in the
Yeah.
in the Luke Rockhold fight. So
That was
I think that's going to be the difference.
The most ill-advised spinning attack in UFC history. Close second, Chael against Anderson Silva in the rematch at UFC 148. But yeah, like it's just like their careers are just so polar opposite of what they were when they first met.
Yes.
Uriah Hall at his best is still one of the absolute most dangerous guys to fight, and just an absolute killer. Chris Weidman, we haven't seen any version of him that looked sort of like the best for a long time. I mean, the best performance he's had in recent memory was the Kelvin Gastelum fight, and he got rocked really hard in that. Yeah. And Gastelum was essentially a welterweight.
Yeah, pretty much.
God, I hate this song that Weidman walks out to.
I have a love-hate relationship with it. I hate it because I don't like the song, but I love it in the fact that he stuck with it, and it's his signature thing now. So I respect it for that.
Yeah.
But yes, largely a
so
trash
this So this song, it always reminds me. One, I just don't like the song because I don't like country music, but this song reminds me of a job I had when I was doing like phone marketing, right? And I remember this one prospect that I had to call all the time, and this was his ringback. And it's just like, wow, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Oh.
Yeah, right.
That's all. Yeah, that's the only reason why I really despise Chris Weidman walkouts. Other than that, they're fine.
All right. So apparently Uriah Hall is coming in as an underdog in some books, plus 145, thanks to a note from producer Jake.
What?
Interesting.
Interesting. That is very interesting. I mean, what are the odds makers seeing that I'm not? Because I don't think this is going to be much of a struggle at all for Hall. I just don't see this version of Chris Weidman having any success.
I mean, listen, if Chris Weidman comes out and actually shows off some techniques that he should have picked up from Wonder Boy at this point, then that'd be a different story. The fact that they're so close with each other and Wonder Boy has not rubbed off on him at all is mind-blowing.
Yeah, I think Wonder Boy's definitely gotten the better of that relationship, right?
Oh, 100%. He's picked up all the wrestling.
His takedown defense just evolve, and his ground game just exponentially grow. And Weidman just those slow spin kicks, man.
He looks good though. He looks ripped. Little rips.
Yeah, he looks like in fantastic shape. What I'm afraid that we're going to watch right now is that fight. We see this all the time when someone comes out looking in great shape when they're in a bad spot in their career, and everyone gets all hopeful, and then the same result happens. Like this is like when Chuck Liddell fought Rich Franklin, and he had like the six pack for the first time. He just looked fantastic standing on the scale, and he gets knocked out. That's kind of what I think we're about to see.
I would not be mad at that, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see here. I'm in report. Always ready to cut somebody.
Yeah.
Could take a wild guess. Could take a wild guess. We got Weidman by a spinning. Oh, that's hilarious.
If that happens, man, I'm jumping off this broadcast if that happens.
For real. If that happens, we're shutting down the stream.
Yeah, we're just we're done. We're done.
Yeah. Oh man. Dang.
Yo, is Weidman's walkout taking a long time, or is this the edible?
No, it's taking a while.
Okay. You
Let's go.
Coming out to Nas. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is Uriah Hall's world. We're just living in it.
Looking like an animal. Ryan Spann to his left, Coach Safe on his right.
Whew. Yo. Yeah, I gotta hit the Twitter machine.
Uriah Hall walking out barefoot. Let's get it, man. I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, this would
excited.
be. I think we'll remember this one.
All right, let me be clear. I am excited for the rest of this card. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the rest of this card is just going to be fire. I don't think that there's any way any of these fights from here on out will turn out bad or boring. At most, I could see like some of the fans being like, "Oh, Usman's wrestling too much." Wah.
Oh, God forbid they wrestle in MMA.
Yeah, God forbid he mixes it
they?
up in mixed martial arts.
I mean, how dare how dare you mix your martial arts? What are you talking about, man? That's not allowed in mixed martial arts.
It's not.
It's
really
ridiculous.
Not. It's not allowed. Absolutely, Jamel. Absolutely. He's honed him. He's helped him find some confidence. His approach is different. It's all on tape. It's all on film. It's all in the results as well. So I love it. Hopefully that continues.
Man, I wish
here.
Uriah Hall found that team, that sort of structure earlier in his career. Kind of like the years that he wasted just trying to figure things out.
Yeah, man. But hey, I mean,
He's like seriously some of the greatest potential we've ever seen in a prospect.
true. And I mean, that's the case with a lot of guys. You know, they just don't get the right team, and then they stick with that team for too long for loyalty reasons. I mean, there's no real hard and fast rule on it, and it's kind of like hit or miss for a lot of these guys. There's a lot of guys that have come through the UFC that were like, man, that guy has a lot of potential, and then he's never figured it out.
Yeah. Now, as we talked about the connection between Chris Weidman and Wonder Boy, like they're brothers-in-law or something like that, or like the cousin married into the family, something along that line. But they're family by marriage. Saying he was fighting out of somewhere in South Carolina for this fight, so you'd imagine him facing Uriah Hall. This is the perfect time to call your relative and be like, hey, yeah, I need to do camp with you.
Yep.
Like this is
100%.
tailor made for having Wonder Boy as a close relative.
100%. I would be. Listen, we're training. 75% of this camp is going to be just striking and striking defense, and then we'll keep your wrestling. We'll just polish up your wrestling a little bit, because that's what you should lean on in this fight. Get Uriah Hall to the ground, you'll be doing all right.
Yeah.
Usually.
All right.
There we go. Touch of gloves.
Here it is.
All right. Got the clock on the screen now.
Here we go. Got the clock
Beautiful.
up. Oh, look at that. Jake on fire right now.
Nice low kick. Oh, he hurt himself. Oh, he broke his leg. He broke his leg.
He broke his leg.
No, he Anderson Silva'd himself.
No.
Oh
my God.
The first strike. The first strike.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yo. Oh. Well, I mean, hey, he did the same thing Anderson Silva did when that happened to him, and that is not setting up the kicks with anything in front of it. Like, you think if like a seasoned striker like Uriah Hall, you can't just throw a free leg kick. You cannot do that. You have to throw something to mix it up. Oh my God. And for those who don't know, I know probably a couple people watching this, like I know Rob Iman and the guys over at Sound of Violence probably know this already because they've heard this story before. But I broke my leg, like looked identical to that. It was just over 10 years ago at this point. And it wasn't off of a check kick, but it was like a takedown gone wrong in training or whatever. And that is psychologically such a difficult thing to come back for. Not physically, it sucks. It's horrible, but mentally, I think it's even rougher to come back from that.
Especially, he's 36 years old too, man. Yeah, what happened, Don? So what happened was the very first strike of the fight, Chris Weidman does not set up this hard low leg kick. Uriah Hall checks it and snapped his leg in half. I'm talking about the foot wraps around. The foot wraps around and hits the other side of Uriah Hall's thigh. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And then the classic, whenever we see that happen in MMA, the fighter always instinctually puts that foot back down. And then you see it fold over and they fall.
Oh.
I can say for me, when I broke my leg, because it was off of a takedown going wrong, like I was actually standing up on my other foot, so they didn't even get the takedown. My leg is dangling off, but it wasn't like I was doing a dynamic motion like a kick to where you're going to throw your leg and then you're going to set it back on the ground to reset and continue fighting. So I didn't have that part, that stepping down to then realize, oh, my leg is not there like it used to be. Jesus, that is some scary stuff right there. That brings back horrible, horrible memories. Horrible memories. Let me tell you, some of the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. Like I'll tell you this right now.
I hate you, Mark.
Yo, that's foul. That's real foul, bro. That's real foul.
Oh man, they're carrying him out on a stretcher right now. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I assure you this. Perhaps the worst pain that Chris Weidman will ever feel for his entire life will be when the doctor tries to set that bone.
Yeah.
That will be an otherworldly level painful experience right there.
Jesus Christ, man.
Wow.
Uriah Hall is asking Joe to get in here and give him an interview. I don't know why Joe wasn't already in the octagon to do so.
Yeah, for real.
They're chanting "fuck Jake Paul" again for some reason.
Yo, what? So you're telling me you have this amazing card, and these people are worried about Jake Paul?
That's what I'm saying, man. Jesus Christ.
All right, let's see here. All right, you'll remember Kevin Weed or something, the basketball player that broken his shin open.
Yes.
That was the college player, right?
Yeah.
It was a college player. And then Paul George did that too.
His shit
right?
snapped all the way out though, like the bone was out.
Yeah.
And kids were
and it was like
out,
all over CBS and
yeah.
and they just kept on showing it. Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
Wow.
I forget his last name, but yeah, I was watching that game live because I watched all March Madness games for the most part. Kevin Ware, yes. Ware is the last name, yes. Wow.
Super sports guy at Matt Wells. He knows the sports, huh?
All right, man. Let's see what Uriah has to say. I'm sure he's going to be super respectful.
It's deeply emotional and spiritual. Yep.
Of course. Got nothing but respect for Chris Weidman. He said Weidman introduced him to fear after their first fight. He was the first one to beat Anderson. I was the last. Hopes he's okay. He's wishing his family well. If he comes back, he says he wants that fight again. If he ever does come back, which is a big if, I think, at this point. Whew. Wow.
Man. Tag on, man. That is a horrifying thing to happen to your body.
Oh, no. I just saw a still shot of that. I will retweet it right now for people.
On Twitter?
I just hit a retweet on it. Yikes. That still image. That still image just makes me wonder how it didn't pierce the skin.
Oops. Let's see here, because of course now when your tweets are all normally already like plastered all over my timeline, but now
so it'll be right up there at the front.
I'm on your. Good Lord, yeah, I'm on. It looks like Weidman is running or something, like he's running away.
Jesus Christ!
And that thing just folded. Good God. Good Lord, that is awful. Well, disfigurements aside, we got title fights next.
Yes, things are looking up. Yes, I don't know how else to move on from that.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo,
I mean, I don't even know what to say on that one, man.
Throw it up.
Quite honestly, I think that's the last time we're going to see Chris Weidman.
Probably.
That's probably going to be the last time we see Chris Weidman. At least in the UFC. Like I can see him. Oh, what is he going to throw up? Some.
He's going to throw up that still image.
Oh, the image. Okay.
From that tweet. Oh my God. Yeah. Warning to people if you're queasy. Yikes.
Jesus.
Freaking yikes. See, anytime you suffer a severe leg injury like that, like I tore my Achilles, right? And anytime I see anybody jump now, I always twin. Like, there's always that. Because that's kind of how it happened to mine. Oh, my goodness. One more warning. Fair warning. Just look away for a few seconds if you don't want to see this nastiness. Oh, my goodness. There it is. There is the tweet.
That's it. That is a human leg, ladies and gentlemen.
That's just wild.
You know that had to. Oh, God. Oh my God! And the stepping on it when it folds is just it's the worst. That is the worst, man.
The very first strike of the fight, too. Very first strike of the fight. Like, man. I mean, I guess that kind of shows you a glimpse into what the game plan was going to be. Kind of go at his legs pretty hard because he put a lot into that kick. Like you said, he didn't even set it up. It was just all power. I'm coming straight at your legs.
Yeah, he just came in instantly and just like no disguising it, no hiding it, nothing. He just threw it. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess they were trying to surprise Hall with, because you wouldn't think that that's the game plan against Uriah Hall if you're Chris Weidman, to go out there and just start blasting leg kicks. That just seems like totally from left field. It seemed like the exact opposite. You want him to close the distance, clinch, drag the fight down, if not just all out shoot for a leg, but.
Let's see. Jake says, check out how, let's see the stats page. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
is.
mean, look.
That's the stats tell the tale of the fight this time, huh? Good
Yes.
Lord! Like
One strike, one significant strike, and loses by
Uriah Hall. Is Uriah Hall the only person in UFC history to win a fight by TKO without throwing a strike?
It's a fantastic question.
I'm gonna pose that for Twitter right there.
Yeah, post that on Twitter. I'll hit the retweet on that because that's an interesting question. Wow. Wow. That's just a weird screen. It just looks weird.
Yeah.
Cope by laughing it off. I mean, listen. Yeah, we all got to cope in different ways.
Wow. Yo, that is nuts, man.
So that was wild. Oh, that was wild.
Like now, okay, so all right, so Axroot saying I keep hearing the snap of Chris's leg in my head. And I'm wondering if I've spared myself some nightmares by having the volume lowered so I can hear you a little better, huh?
Maybe.
And not hear the crunching of bones. So I can tell you, mine sounded like the combination between a snap and a pop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It sounded like Rice Krispies essentially.
It's
like snap, crackle, pop. Like the blend of those three sounds.
It's not good. Not good. Especially when
Yo, Masvidal's coat is ugly as hell, by the way.
It's a robe, I think, right? Was it a robe or a coat? I don't know.
Whatever it is, it looks terrible.
Yeah,
it looks terrible.
It was ugly as fuck. I'm sure he's very happy to be getting a huge payday tonight after not earning one. Like I said, man, coming in, Kamaru Usman fought his way to earn a rematch with Jorge Masvidal. It's funny how that works out, right?
Oh man, this is yeah. I believe that well, not this fight, the next fight, Weili and Rose should be the main event, but and not Usman versus Masvidal because that's not the fight that should be happening now, but whatever. What do I know?
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're mixing up the order of the title fights this time because you normally would expect the strawweights to be before the flyweights, but hey, it's all good.
Yeah. Weird main card so far. Listen, we've had two fights with two freak injuries on the main card. That's so weird. So, did someone tweet the photo of what, Mark? Of what? The coat? The coat? I don't know. Maybe somebody's got it.
I think he's talking about the broken leg.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've tweeted that.
Oh, actually, maybe he is talking. Oh, yeah. He might be talking about the coat. Yeah, you're right.
Maybe it was.
Whatever. Oh, we got the picture of the leg if you want to see that, but picture of the coat, I don't want a picture of that.
Yeah,
that's not the coat.
I don't think anybody has that. Maybe an official UFC account has it. I don't know.
Probably, yeah, because they always get the main event fighters walking into the arena and stuff for socials as well. So I'm sure that's going to be there. All right, so before this one begins, man, what's your pick on this? Andrade or Shevchenko?
Shevchenko. I don't know how this is actually going to end up in resulting. Like, I could see her winning by TKO. I could see it being a decision. But I have Shevchenko winning for sure.
Yeah, I've got Shevchenko winning this one too, and I think after the first round, maybe first round and a half, I think it's comfortable for her too. I think she's gonna like have a rhythm about this one and just piece apart Andrade, and maybe that results in a finish, maybe not. But I think she's gonna cruise on this one. I simply think that people are putting a lot of stock. I mean, granted, Andrade has a lot of power, and she can dead someone in an instant. I mean, she did it at 135. She did it at 115. Safe to say she can do it at 125 as well. And we saw her do that to Caitlin Chookagian. But I think that I think that we put too much stock in the Jennifer Maia fight with Shevchenko. Like, Shevchenko hasn't lost a step. She hasn't She hasn't been exposed or anything like that. It's just, I think she did what all of us kind of played out the way we thought of the fight, that Maya didn't belong in there with her. So it wasn't that same level of urgency. Andrade will bring urgency out of you. Andrade will give you enough fear to have you fighting in tip-top shape, in, as crisp, as clean as possible. Like, that's what Andrade can do with that power. Is scare you into being perfect and into perfection,
True. Very true. That's a good point, man. I wonder how hard she's going to be trying to get these takedowns, because Valentina's really good off her back. She's really good. She's got a really good ground game as well. That might not be the smartest thing to do, but I know she's going to try to get takedowns, right? She's going to try to get in there and get on her hips and try to slam her and do what she does. I mean, and Jaws just slams in wild swinging hooks, and that formula has largely worked for her.
It's just that, like, you can't expect to. She can try for slams and whatnot, but getting Shevchenko on the ground is not an easy day. Thinking of, like, what she did to Juliana Pena, whose only real strength in mixed martial arts is her grappling ability, and she tapped her out. So I don't think that Shevchenko was going to be in any real danger on the ground. I mean, slams aside, but even still, like, trying to set up a slam is a very difficult thing that exposes you a lot. And if you don't have that set up down right, you're getting pieced up in and out, as Rose was able to do before, it eventually caught up with her in their first fight.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
Fam, my water is dry now. I drink all my water, man.
Go get some more water then, bro. I mean, it's not that hard.
I could, but I want you to get it for me, man. Give me some water.
I mean,
give me some water, man.
All right, I got some water in here. Hold your cup up. Wait, which way?
I'm right there.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, man, spill all over the keyboard. All right.
Didn't work.
Oh, well.
Didn't work.
I guess got to get my own water. I'll be right back.
All right, yeah. Yeah. As X Rupp here has Valentina head kick, second round. You know what? A head kick could be a possibility, or a counter knee. I could see a counter knee being a thing as she's trying to shoot in for a takedown. But a head kick is a strong possibility. I like it. Let's see. Don says Uriah is the first to win without striking per Dana White. Interesting. Did he tweet that out or something? I don't know. It's not a surprise. Not a surprise. Mark says, I wouldn't mind if this next fight is just shadow boxing. I feel ill after seeing that pick. I'm curious if they were watching these first two fights in the back and they see these injuries happen, if they do get a little bit of pause, I wonder.
Those leg kicks might not be as free-flowing as they would have been otherwise.
Exactly.
Everybody a little extra jittery on those checks, too, Man.
Oh, Dana has tweeted. Okay, yeah. Dana tweeted out the whole clip of the injury from Chris Weidman.
Ooh.
The whole clip. The first fighter in UFC history to win without a single strike thrown.
Wow, so I was right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dana, give me my props. Like, what's up? Is that proof that the UFC has been watching my Twitter feed? I think so. Have they been putting up media tweets for this this card at all?
It's pretty much all been fighters for the most part. I saw Brett Okamoto sink through.
He's ESPN, so that doesn't count.
It's pretty much been all fighters. They've been hyped to put the fighters on the broadcast tonight.
Yeah,
which is fine.
Well, I think they had Ocho Cinco, and he's technically media now or something. So,
yeah, Dama's streaming himself. I guess he is. They put a bookmark on that, and everything. It was nice. Jeez. Interesting, man. Interesting. 2 freak injuries to start.
I'm still shook, by the way.
I'm good, but it's just I hate to see fights end that way, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But, I
great.
mean,
Like a
that's-
drop foot and a broken tibia,
Yeah.
all on the same, with like right next to each other.
Whew. Yikes. Yeah. Not a very well I mean, yeah, we posed the question. Right? But is it wise to go out there and say it like that without acknowledging that Chris Weidman's leg just broke and snapped in half? I mean, yeah, he checked the kick.
That's
Checking the
seems
kick
a
is a
little
part of
bit,
defense, right? It's part of
Yeah.
defense. It's what you're supposed to do.
no, it's a legit way to win. As squeamish as it feels, it's a legit way to win. But I just think you might want to treat a former champion better than that.
You would think.
Like just
You would think.
just a thought. I mean,
Yeah.
this is also they also were like retweeting. They were tweeting out the video of Marquardt naked, like just wrecking Woodley when he was champ. It was like Marquardt was coming back for like some prelim fight or something, and they retweet the knockout, and like Woodley's like, "Hey, I'm your champ. Like, like, why are you burying me right now?" That's what that feels like to me.
Yeah. Jeez. There we go. Bruce Buffer doing his thing for the first title fight, one of 3. A little bit of nervous energy, I feel, man.
I do as well. I mean, after the nastiness we just saw, as part of that. But then also, too, this matchup does that. Like, Andrade is this very scary person. The scenario that I pointed out and our pick for Shevchenko, like, that doesn't mean we don't see a world in which Andrade wins.
Yeah. Yeah. She's got the mean mug on
Like,
right now.
if Andrade wants to punch you, it's a chance she's going to win. So, yeah.
She looks super focused right now as Bruce Buffer is yelling in her face.
Yes, he is.
Oh, yeah. I meant
All
to.
right. I'm having trouble with my internet. I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
switch networks, and I'll be right back.
All right. Cool. Do that. Best of luck to Anthony getting his internet situated there. I'm trying to find an old tweet back in the day that I used to always tweet out. Valentina looks focused as always. That's never really going to change. Yeah, she is elite. She is elite as elite gets. I mean, it's Amanda Nunes and Valentina Shevchenko. And I mean, that's pretty much all that needs to be said there, right? Like those are the best.
All right, hope that works.
Hey,
I actually wasn't able to switch networks. I can't remember my password, so that should be fun to get on the second network.
If you guys are watching this live stream right now, and I know that you are because you're hearing my voice, hit the like button and subscribe button as well. Be sure to click that bell for notifications when we go
All right,
live
here we go.
in the future and post our new videos throughout the week. But here we go. We're under actions underway. Clock on the screen, 4:50. Got the Valentina chance.
I almost
going in
expected
the-
Andrade to just blitz as soon as the bell rang. Part of me really expected her to do that. I'm glad she's not.
Valentina threw a head kick, and there was not a lot on that. I think she wanted to make sure her leg wasn't going to snap.
Make sure it's still solid bone in there.
Yeah.
Good way to check.
Nice 1-2 from Valentina.
Nice, yeah. Very nice.
She was. Oh, Valentina catches the kick.
Oh,
In
Shevchenko
on the body
with
lock.
takedown.
Nice takedown from
Oh,
Valentina.
yeah.
Oh, but Andrade pops right back up.
Yeah, I think, but I don't think
Oh.
Shevchenko was really trying to keep it down necessarily. But, she takes it right back down.
Takes her right back down.
I think that was just more like establishing, I can do this sort of thing.
Yeah. But Andrade's right back up again, but she still got that waist lock from the back. Little back elbows are kind of catching her.
Yeah, they look a little more effective than you'd expect.
She's there. She goes, drags her down
Another
again.
drag down, but Andrade is getting back up. Okay.
Take that
nice
head kick with
on
you
the
on the way
break.
out.
Very nice kick on the break.
Nice, nice. Hey, if we're a minute ahead, go ahead and well, I'm sorry if we're a minute ahead.
Oh, we're a minute ahead? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
we're a minute ahead.
Oh, wow, nice.
Oh,
Nice
stung
punches
her
right
with the
there
1-2.
from Shevchenko.
Okay. Andrade.
Andrade using that pure strength right now to bully her up against the fence.
Yeah. Wow. What was happening in the chat just there? I don't know. Get some trolls.
Oh, yeah, had some trolls in the chat?
We got Jake over there swatting some trolls away. Oh, nice takedown again from Valentina.
Oh, wow. So
I did not expect her
now so far for Shevchenko?
Yeah, I did not expect her to be using the
that
offensive
threw me
takedowns.
Way off guard there.
That's crazy.
But hey, if you want to, slow a brawler down and take. Oh wow, she's going for the choke. Wow, without. Oh, she's got one hook in. I wonder if she's going to try to stretch her out, if she can against the fence, if there's any room to. Wow, she let it go and then readjust it. Oh, yeah, she's still threatening with that, but
That is fantastic. Fantastic stuff. I think Valentina has Andrade's just as confused as some of us watching this. Like, what is she? I didn't expect this.
yeah, this is the last thing we expected Shevchenko to pull off here. This would have seemed like a more realistic game plan for Andrade.
Wow. But it just shows you how good Valentina is, man. She can just come in with any type of game plan and it work. Get the Valentina chance
one of the
going.
rare people in MMA that can look world class in any discipline against almost any fighter. like any fighter in their weight class. Like this is nuts.
Andrade was just doing a bunch of thigh punches right there, which I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean it's
Another
just
takedown.
desperation. Wow, side control.
So these Florida judges is one thing that we got to talk about at some point tonight. They're going to give Valentina a 10
absolutely.
round.
Yeah, they probably will. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna like throw a fit about it though. All right. Hold on just a second here. I'll be right back.
That was a strong first round. Do you guys think that was a 10-8 or a 10-9? I'm going 10-9 on my card. That was a strong first round for the champ. Just catching that low leg kick, and then it was just wrestling from there on out. Amazing. The outside trips to get her back to the ground every time Andrade tried to pop back up. Yes, we got 10-9s. Not enough damage for 10-8s. Man, I don't know if you guys have seen the card all day, but these judges have been given 10-8s for rounds that weren't even close to a 10-8. Not even close. Like, I don't even understand how some of these judges like had the audacity to put a 10-8 down on their card earlier tonight. Wild. But here we go, second round underway, 4:52 as you can see on the screen. 10-9, no damage. Yeah, I mean that's all went 10-9. Andrade's trying to. Oh, Valentina with another takedown again. Wow. Yeah, the judges have been on the undercard tonight. They were on some stuff, man. Like really, I don't understand what these judges were looking at. But Valentina has it on the canvas again, where it, as you can see, 415. She's trying to work that side control position. It's half guard right now. She's got that leg tied up, or Andrade does. Guess she's taking her game from her. Yeah, she really is. You know what? Let me beat you to the takedowns before you can get them on me, and see how you deal with that. Wow. I would like to think though that Valentina is going to have to do a little bit more here before the ref starts to get impatient. Because Andrade isn't even really trying to transition. She's just trying to punch from the bottom right now. Valentina's looking like she's trying to work towards full mount. If she can get that leg free. Smart game plan by the champ, absolutely. Oh, wow. Andrade just powered her back up. Pressing against the fence. Oh, there she's trying to get the lift on Valentina right now. Trying to lift her up for a slam. Not really working. Good defense from Valentina. That's what we wanted to see from Andrade. That's what we thought we would see from Andrade. Try to get that low body lock and lift her up for a slam. Valentina just said, no, that's not going to work. Now Valentina again with the outside trip. Back on her back. Wow. Whew. Yeah, she's trying to make a statement, all right. Oh, she's stepping over with the crucifix. Valentina's got her in her crucifix. If she starts raining down those punches, there she goes. There she goes. If she could punches, she's punching right now. If she could transition these to elbows, there it goes, elbows. Ref stepping in kind of close. We could be looking at a finish here. Raining down elbows, raining them down. Big Dan's right there, ready to stop it. There it is. There's a stoppage. And still, Valentina Shevchenko. Unbelievable, guys. That was definitely a statement right there. Beat her at her own game. Said, you know what? You got that low body lock one time. You could not slam me. I'm just going to get this outside trip again. Transition to the crucifix and then just pound you out. Just beautiful work, man. Wow. Percent chance we see Shevchenko Nunes 3 at some point. I'm gonna say 50%. I'm gonna say 50% chance. I want to give it a legit opportunity to happen because it's just too good of a fight to not be on the docket, or at least in the conversation. It would obviously have to happen at 35. But yeah, you gotta leave that window open for possibility, right? You have to. You don't ever want to say no to that. There's just too much on the line in that fight. The stakes are too big. It's a huge fight opportunity. 70%. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Like I said, it's always going to be a possibility. As long as Amanda Nunes is around, as long as they're both around, it's got to be a possibility. Look at Valentina, just a beast, man. She's got her mask. She's got her monster can held up perfectly, getting that sponsorship money. Jeez. That was just dominant, guys. That was just dominant. Unbelievable. So this was the thing coming into this fight. I was saying this is the best opponent as she's hitting her dance right there. I think we got a couple of extra spins on the dance that time from Valentina. But as I was saying coming in, I was like, this is the best opponent Valentina Shevchenko has fought since Joanna Jędrzejczyk in 3 or 4 fights. And she made it look easy. Took no damage. As she's saying to Joe, she likes to surprise people. Yeah, you surprised me for sure. She says her plan was just to come into the octagon and destroy my opponent. Yes. That's
a very, very good game plan right there. It worked.
Very good game plan. It
apparently.
Whew. I mean, getting pounded out in a crucifix like that, like, there's no good defense for that. Unless you're able to buck off like Andrade tried to do. She wasn't able to do it.
Yeah. Like, that's for everyone who's watching this that hasn't trained before, I can assure you, being at the wrong end of a crucifix is one of the most helpless feelings you'll ever experience.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It is horrifying.
Jeez. Unbelievable, man. Yeah, it's...
Oh, wow. Like,
that was weird.
That bombed, huh?
That was weird. Yeah, give her
Wow.
the winner of Weili versus Rose or Amanda 3. Listen, one of the things that I said, again, coming in earlier this evening, I said on our tailgate show, with UFC putting on 3 title fight cards, they're going to need champions to return quicker than usual because they need fighters ready for a pay-per-view. And I said, whichever champion on this card escapes with no damage, we'll probably see within 2 months. I could see Valentina returning within 2, maybe 3 months, because they'll need a champion for a pay-per-view card.
For sure. Yeah, and you'd imagine she got out of this pretty much unscathed. So, yeah, she should be ready for a quick turnaround.
She's talking Spanish to the Florida crowd. Wow. What a beast. What a beast.
Yeah, she is amazing. Like, and wow.
Sorry about my typing, folks.
That is some loud
mic
typing,
again.
but it's all
It
good.
is. It is.
Excellent haircut from Andrade, by the way.
Hey, she looked good. She looked good while losing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Crisp
Effective
hairline.
game. Yeah, it surprised her.
Yep.
She was surprised by the takedowns, and Josh says, whew. Oh, boy, let's see. Brett Okamoto says, cancel the Joanne Calderwood versus Lauren Murphy fight on June 12th and book them both to fight Valentina Shevchenko on June 12th. Let's stop playing around. Start double booking this woman. That's fantastic.
Yeah, we'd have a whole Digstown card based on her.
Right?
Wow.
Oh, they put Jake Paul on the screen next to
Yeah,
Antonio Brown.
it's just they. Of course.
Nick Diaz is drunk. Justin Gaethje doing the rounds around the crowd. Hey, not a single mask in sight. Imagine that. Hilarious. Hilarious, man. Let's see. She can fight, shoot, and speak 15 language. Got to be KGB. Listen, you cannot convince me this woman is not a spy.
Yeah.
Not a spy.
Yeah, hide in plain sight. Yeah, she's got to be a spy, man.
100%. That's the way to do it.
Yo, like when Andrade losing the way she did, like who beat Shevchenko at 125? Like who?
Nobody right now. Nobody.
Yeah, anybody nobody that's in the UFC right now that can make 125.
The best opportunity, I think, is whoever wins this title fight tonight, if they move up. You know, I lean more so for Weili if she wins, because
Yeah, right.
she's got a bigger frame and she can fill out more. Which is coming up next.
Wow. What a
Coming
coinky
up
dink that
next.
you mentioned that fight, because coming up next.
Yes. My Goldberg voice.
Man.
They need to stop stop mentioning Jake Paul on the broadcast. Stop chanting his
Yeah,
name.
for real, man.
Like, combat sports fans don't realize that if you stop giving people attention, they fade away from the combat sports scene. That's how it works. But if you're in the arena chanting his name, positively or negatively, that's going to ensure that he shows up and continues to make his presence felt.
Like combat sports fans, and you know, and we are among combat sports fans, so I feel as I can say this without, you know, any sort of care in the world. But combat sports fans are perhaps the biggest group of idiots in the world. You talking about a group of suckers. If you want to finesse somebody, guarantee you can finesse a combat sports fan.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you have a swindle, some hustle, some sort of scheme, it's going to work on a combat sports fan. And people like Jake Paul are just playing you for fools, because you are fools.
And Logan Paul, for that matter, too, with Mayweather coming up.
Oh, yeah. Yo, that's going to be so bad. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be watching.
And the funny thing was, I watched a video of it about the other night, and they were saying the size difference is going to be dramatic. Yo, Floyd Mayweather could fight a 265-pound giant in there that has never had boxing experience and still whoop his ass. Like, the size difference does not matter when you're
It won't
talking about
matter
a
at
skill
all.
gap that large.
You know, the funniest part about it is going to be that during the fight, or like before the fight begins, like they're going to show footage of Mayweather like hanging around Vegas, like eating at Burger King and stuff, and he's going to be it's going to be, and the night before he's going to be partying at a strip club and everything. He's going to be doing everything that you're not supposed to do leading up to a fight, and he's still going to go in there and wax dude.
Yeah. Oh, is
It's
Floyd not
gonna be
taking him
hilarious.
seriously enough? Is Floyd not going to be at his best?
Man.
I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah,
And I
this
will be
is gonna
watching
funny,
just for
man.
the shenanigans. I'm there for purely the shenanigans. Anybody giving me serious breakdowns on this fight, like, go kick rocks, bro.
See, everybody who thought McGregor was going to win because he's the bigger man, you are going to feel real stupid when this fight actually happens.
Exactly. Another professional fighter in his prime who actually has
Like-
combat experience versus
Like,
a YouTuber.
You're going to feel like a total buffoon
Versus a
when
YouTuber.
when history repeats itself.
A YouTuber with an 0-1 professional boxing record who lost to another YouTuber is supposed to have a chance against Floyd Mayweather. Yo, y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. Oh man. Hey, listen, I'm glad they're making money though. Get your money, fellas. That's all I gotta say at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Get your
Get
money.
paid.
Wow.
Get paid, Logan, because you're certainly not going to get a victory. So.
Exactly.
And how I bet Woodley is going to be boxing Jake Paul before end of the year.
Listen, just
probably
do it.
Probably by fall
Just
time.
do it.
By fall.
Just do it. Just
That's
do
gonna
it.
happen.
Just do it. Let's just get it over with. Just do it. Let's have fun. Let's throw a real boxing fight on the undercard. I don't know. Have Jay-Z perform right before. Just do it.
Jay-Z's way too high class for that. You got to get one of those people that who we can't identify.
Come on now. They had Mount Westmore on the last one. Come on now.
Yeah, that's true.
That's high profile.
That's true. That is class right there. Mount Westmore is class.
That shit
took
all my attention away from trying to score
other
fights in UFC.
No, this one they're gonna have they're gonna have young Jock out there. That's gonna be the major attraction.
Hey, I'd be with it. All right, we got Rose.
You're a young Jock fan?
I mean, listen, he had a couple of songs I liked.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of songs.
Yeah, your man's out there wilding on social media, by the way. Young Jock wilding right now, but it's another story. Yeah. So we actually have a fight that we probably should be talking about. As you said before I started going off on this Young Jock tangent, Rose Namajunas, the former strawweight champion, is walking out to the cage. Max America clearly siding with Weili, but Max America, you're siding with Weili? You're not saying better dead than red? What? Are you unpatriotic, Max?
So many confusing signals right here. I don't know. I don't get it.
Wow, I don't know what to think.
Let's try to balance it out. Chat, who do you got in this fight? Are you going with the American Rose Namajunas or the American Lithuanian Rose Namajunas? Or are you going with China's Zhang Weili? Let us know in the chat. I want to see. Throw up some rose emojis or throw up some China flags. One of the two. Let us know who you got.
Or simply reply with communism or capitalism. That will suffice as your pick for this as well. Huh? See, I made it political. Huh? You see what I did there? I initially thought Rose was going to win this fight. I see a path to victory for her, but the closer we got to the fight and seeing like that, that whole, and we're making fun of that whole rant, and we did a video about it as well, that her anti-China thing. It just seems so bizarre, just so out of left field that it feels like you're reaching for motivation. And when you think about Rose, just 2 years ago? I mean, 2 years ago, talking about she wanted to retire soon and she wanted to live on a farm like Thanos or something.
Right.
Like 2 years removed from that, and you're trying to dig up things about I don't know to inspire you to fight. It just seems like you're not coming in there motivated, and that's not the mentality you need to fight Weili. To beat Weili, Rose has to fight the perfect fight.
Yeah.
Because either this is going to be, it's going to be nothing in between. It's not going to be, even if we see a close fight stylistically, it's either the worst matchup or the best matchup. Mm-hmm. All depends on what version of Rose shows up.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see a sticky Rose getting her sticky grappling, kind of attached to a leg and try to get on Weili's back as soon as possible, because I think that's her best course of victory here, is kind of wearing her down that way, working that ground game. But Weili's so powerful on the feet, blitzing forward with those combinations.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
It should be a good one, man. This should be a good fight right here. This is when just looking at the matchup on paper, this is probably top 5 best fights you can make in the sport right now.
Ooh, it's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. I would like to think. Especially among the women, for sure. Top 2. top two, I would say. Top 2 or 3.
Yeah. Because I think, like, aside from, like, cross-promotional fights, like, of course, like, Gegard Mousasi versus Israel Adesanya is just sign me up all day long. Things that can actually happen in the current climate of the sport, this is one of the best matchups you can come up with, I believe.
No, I agree. Better red than Weidman, I'm with you saying. Anything is better than Weidman tonight. My God, anything at all.
Yeah.
Jeez. Masvidal all day long.
Yeah,
a little bit ahead, buddy. We'll get there in a minute.
Whew. Whoa, all right.
Wonder how much Weili has improved in a year. No? About to find out. And she is getting Vaselined up right now.
And you
in
know,
the
ahead
Devour
of that,
Foods prep point.
That a J-Check fight. Oh, Devour Foods, delicious. Ahead of the Joanna fight, you know, she had such a segmented camp, and you know that was like COVID was like full-fledged going on where she's from, and you know every place that she tried to relocate to continue camp. I think she went from China to Thailand to Abu Dhabi, and then to the United States to finish up her. And it was like this playing this musical chairs game with the pandemic. To see her full camp, properly prepared, I think we have the room for a lot of improvement here. And someone who's relatively young in their career, when you look at the number of fights she's had, and then you think the number of high-level fights as well, not a whole lot for her. So this should be very interesting to see her maturation tonight.
Wow. Yeah. No, yeah. It's a fantastic point, man. She's been through a lot. She's really been through a lot. It was said earlier throughout the evening that Chinese fighters are 0-3, trying to draw some parallels to this main event co-main event we're about to see. I don't draw too much from that. I don't. But we'll see.
Let's entertain some of the foolishness. So one of the best comments we've had so far today. Oh, just mean-spirited, sir. Mean-spirited.
That is savage. And
but I like your
true.
energy.
So true.
I like your energy, sir.
So
I
true.
like that energy. Please keep it up.
Yes. Wow.
So I wonder if Pat Barry listens to like R. Kelly in the locker room.
God damn it. Yo.
Just a thought. Just a thought.
I mean, maybe age ain't nothing but a number or something like.
You know what? I think I'm going to tweet that one out.
Anyways, Rose looked really intense there. You know, she was saying, I'm the best. As Bruce Buffer was doing his thing. Interesting. She seems pretty motivated. I mean, listen, I for one, am actually very happy to hear the cheers for the American fighter. Because there's many instances when the American fighter is fighting someone from another country and the American fighter gets booed. Versus when you go to Brazil, every Brazilian fighter gets cheered.
Yes.
So I'm not mad at that. I see a lot of people who are like, all these boos. Like, okay.
But it's just the aura that carries with it right now. Is
Well, yeah,
really
I mean,
the issue.
We're also in Florida,
Yeah.
and
you
what's going
understand
on.
that. Yeah, it's Florida.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Here we go.
We're about to start.
We're in action.
All right, strawweight title is on the line. Looks like Rose has got her footwork going this time. I think the in and out movement is going to be the order of the day for her.
Yeah. Beautiful work with Trevor Whitman. One of the best coaches ever.
Yes. Speaking of Whitman, man, I wonder what wonders he's worked with Usman ahead of this fight.
Mm-hmm.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
There's Weili blitzing with those little combos. She didn't land, I don't think, any of those.
No, nothing touched in that.
Rose, oh, nice jab from Rose.
Okay, yeah.
She's doing a lot of lateral movement.
She hit that leg kick on the way out. But once again, that's I'd take that trade any day.
For sure. Another little inside leg kick.
But it's good. It's good to attack that leg, like, because if Rose is going to be moving around a lot, kill that leg.
Oh!
Whoa!
Head kick dropped her. Wow,
Oh
Rose,
my God.
Namajunas.
I should have.
And knew. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Whoa, Weili is out of it. She has no idea where she is.
She doesn't understand. She doesn't know what happened. She doesn't know she just got knocked all the way out. Oh my God.
Wow.
Thug Rose. Thug Rose. Wow.
Good Lord, that
She
was a
just
beautiful
folded.
kick.
She just folded from that kick.
Yo,
She's not moving.
I guess
She's
you
not
reminded us
moving.
about that Taekwondo back belt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. She didn't move. Like there's no protesting that stoppage.
Yeah, she just doesn't remember what happened. That's what she doesn't remember.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow.
Put China down for 0-4 today. No lie.
Wow.
Wow.
Good grief. Yo, I'm like speechless right now. That was such a beautiful knockout.
Look at the highlight cam at the commentary booth.
Oh my God.
Wow. She's so mad in the moment, man. She didn't realize what happened. Thug Rose. Pat Barry is in her face.
Wow.
You the
Pat
best
Barry.
motherfucker ever.
Pat Barry been hyping her up with that speech since she was 12.
Yes. Yes, he has. Wow. Wow. That's hilarious. I love the face that Ant's face just froze on after saying that. Saying that comment. I gotta screenshot this. Where's my pen? Oh man. Oh man. There we go. That's hilarious. I think we lost Ant. Oh, Rose is crying. So many emotions on display right now from Rose, man. Wow. Thug Rose, you shook up the world again. Wow.
Ooh, Ant Walker is here twice. There we go. Yeah, I didn't even see what face I got frozen on, but you know.
Man. What a beautiful kick, man. What a beautiful kick. That's one of my favorite knockouts in a long time, too.
Yo.
Because it was almost...
This card has been sick.
Just a beautiful kick, man. She disguised it well. And just caught her right as Weili opened her guard up. Oh. She was expecting that to come low. Or to the body, maybe. Wow. Please don't be racist. Please don't be racist.
No, she's going the all lives matter route this time. So.
Yes. Wow.
Yo, that's
amazing. She fought through all the controversial comments and said, "You know what? Take this head kick with you."
Yeah, for real. She's really unbothered, man.
100%. Jeez, man. That's crazy. Thug Rose versus Bullet Valentina. Make it. Maybe. The thing is, though, with Rose having the belt now, there's more. I mean, there was a lot of opportunities and a lot of fights for Weili still, too, but I think we can do...
There's plenty to do at 115.
Yeah, there's plenty to do at 115 for Rose. I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame that Andrade just lost. But that's...
Nah, she...
you know, because they...
Just seeing that replay, man, she really had no idea what just happened.
She said the ref stopped it a little
early. She really
early.
said she was still conscious?
After seeing the replay, she's still rolling with that it was stopped early.
It's like that's like when my grandmother used to fall asleep like on the couch watching TV, and when I try to change the channel or turn the TV off, you say, "I was just resting my eyes." Wow, 2-time champion, Rose Namajunas.
That's amazing, man. Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. Thug Rose. Thug Rose. Who picked Thug Rose in our predictions?
Damn, I should have, because that was my initial pick. I should have.
Look at
I should have trusted my instincts.
Jake and Pat picking up some steam right there with the Namajunas picks.
Oh man.
All right.
Wow. Jake with the braggadocious comments there. Oh man.
What did he say?
Wow. He just said, "You know it."
Oh yeah. Of course.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Jeez.
Yo. This has been a bad night for communism.
Capitalistic communism, let's be clear.
Yeah, let's be clear. We got to be clear about that.
Gotta be clear. Man.
You know, I'm going to go on a hunt through... I'm going to hunt through all the threads about this fight to see if there's someone that's going to bring up LeBron for China losing. If someone going to bring up LeBron. Because somehow or another, LeBron always gets dragged into any conversation about China. That's what I want to see.
I mean,
make it happen, Twitter.
I've got the 261 hashtag up, and I have not seen LeBron's name come across yet, so I'm actually kind of shocked.
Okay.
Kind of shocked. Main event time on deck, guys. Okay. Get your who you got. Let us know, chat. Masvidal or Usman, and still or and new. I think you guys know who we are rocking with. Safe to say everybody here in the Body Lock is rolling with Kamaru Usman. But if you have other feelings, let us know in the chat. Let us know who you got.
I'll tell you what, if this is the night for something bizarre to happen and Masvidal to just throw out another flying knee, it would be tonight. By the way, everything else has been going.
That's true. It's been a weird night. Why not
Very,
just embrace the chaos and just crown a new champ? Why not? Full camp Masvidal. We'll get the hashtags flying if he wins.
Full We haven't seen the likes of that since Sea Level Kane, so should be interesting. Or Staph Infection Kevin Lee, another one of those mythical creatures that MMA has produced.
Yes, 100%.
No.
Oh man!
But I mean, if we're going to talk about the things that are most likely to happen, Kamaru Usman should go out and make this a pretty dominant performance. The version of Kamaru Usman that we saw against Gilbert Burns just a couple months ago was just absolutely brilliant. Like how he, once he found his bearings, like he was just a killer. That version of Usman shows up tonight. This might be quick work. And I'm saying that even knowing how difficult it is to finish Jorge Masvidal. Like that guy's otherworldly tough.
So that would also be the crazy thing. Which one would be crazier? Usman getting a first round finish or Masvidal winning? They're both crazy outcomes considering Masvidal didn't get finished.
I think Masvidal winning just because the way the styles line up. It feels like something that shouldn't happen,
I accidentally clicked on this and it's hilarious. LeBron versus King Francis book.
Oh, LeBron versus King
Francis. All right. No excuses now. 100%. 100%. Both guys full camps. And there's no excuses now. There's really not.
No.
Masvidal's in his backyard too. I mean, you got all the advantages in the world here.
Well, it's Usman's backyard as well.
Yes.
He's lived and trained in Florida for quite some time now. So,
but
it definitely. But Masvidal being a native to Florida, being a Cuban guy and
born and raised,
endearing himself to Florida, the state of Florida, like he's easily one of the most popular fighters that the state has produced, boxing and MMA.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing. So what? I'm going to dip out 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold it down for me.
All right. So I will be holding it down. It's your man, Ant Walker here. You're watching the Body Lock 261 Fight Companion. So we're doing the promos for the main event, Usman versus Masvidal 2. So go ahead in the comments, drop who you think walks away with the W and the belt. Not only the undisputed title, but linearly the undisputed title is also the BMF title that Masvidal has brought along as well. So I wonder if they're going to hold that up for the winner as well. So I'm going with Usman. I think this is going to be even more dominant than it was the first time, and that's with Masvidal having a full camp. So let me know what you think in those comments. All right, so let's see here. We got Masvidal felt Usman's best, and Usman hasn't even seen close to Masvidal's best. Mikey, though, has Masvidal felt Usman's best? He looked a lot better on the feet against Gilbert Burns, and that was. Now we talk about Masvidal having a full camp and what that looks like. When they first fought, Usman obviously wasn't preparing for Masvidal, but on top of that, the coach that he's with now, he didn't have a full camp with him. Only done a couple of weeks with Trevor Whitman. We saw what full camp with Whitman looks like for Usman. I'd imagine that's going to be even more of a factor this time around. So I would say that and also too, Masvidal was still training. Like this, it wasn't like like Masvidal was really just straight up off the couch. So I think if one of them has seen the best of the other, probably not either way, but Usman certainly is not the same fighter he was when they met at Fight Island. Let's see. Masvidal saw something crazy like a flying knee. He just might.
Yep.
This would be the night. Yeah, he always walks up to the Scarface theme.
Yeah.
But he's got DMX voice over it.
Yeah.
One of DMX prayers over that.
I love it. It's dope.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm all about showing DMX love. Did you watch any of the his memorial service in Brooklyn?
I didn't. I'm gonna try to.
I tried
watch
to
that tomorrow. Or...
It started 2 hours late. Yeah.
Who is this walking out with him?
I know he was supposed to be some rapper or something.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
I don't know who he is. I don't know who these new rappers are.
I don't know either. Carrying
oh, that does
BMF
look like
belt.
that CJ guy. Is that the guy who does that Whoopty song? He look kind of like him. If so, like, I mean, you could pick a better rapper than that. So. Whoa, and he got one of my favorite tracks off his Dark and Hell is Hot going as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a big
Masvidal's
moment.
doing
Man.
big things for this walkout. Yeah,
big moment.
Yeah.
Unreal, man.
Yo, this is wild. Wait. Oh, you might need those pants later. He just threw his pants in the crowd.
He threw his shirt at the weigh-ins.
Those pants are very expensive on the. Yeah. Hey, and those pants are very expensive on the Venom website. So, some fan just lucked out. Those like $300 pants right there.
You know. Here we go.
Man, Rogan has been hyping up that first round.
He's got to. He's got to. That's all he has to go on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to mention the fact that Masvidal was helping Poirier with his camp and was actually staying in shape. But yeah, full camp.
Yeah.
Just things that we don't like to mention because that just takes away from the narrative, right? So can't mention those things.
Kills the story.
Of course.
Kills the
I will give credit. Sure. Masvidal's got whoever did his braids, his cornrows. They're not cornrows, but whoever did his braids.
But
they're nice. They're nice. They're sharp.
His braids are always on point, though. Yeah. He's always got them on point.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah. How are your braids looking, Matt? Huh?
They're looking fantastic. You know what? I got them edged up right before. Yeah, you see it?
Yeah.
You're looking clean. Yeah.
I'm just at the point where I almost need another haircut to disguise my balding. Almost. So we're okay.
Let it go. Once you get to that point, just
2 more days.
That's how I do it.
Get the really low cut, and I got a little bit longer. I can hang on.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe it.
It's enough if you got. It's very rare that an MMA website has 2 brothers working there, right? Mm-hmm. We at least have to have a different look, different haircuts and whatnot. Just
Yeah, we got to distinguish ourselves in some way.
Yeah,
got to be different. I mean, varying skin tones not enough.
No, of course not. Having completely different facial features not enough.
No.
Not enough. Not at all. Maybe we could be like the MMA version of Onyx. Just a couple bald black guys.
Maybe.
Maybe we could pick up Andreas as well. Complete the trio.
Exactly. What is this?
Let's see what Kamaru's
track?
walking out to. This is real jazzy. I like it.
Yes.
Is that DMX also I'm hearing?
Yes. Okay. More upbeat now.
All right.
There we go. Usman coming out, showing him in the back. Got the confidence on 100 as always.
Usman does owning that just label of champion, man. Oh my God, man.
Yeah.
That was the most thing. Like when I first met him was when he won the belt, UFC 235, and like the aura of confidence around him. It's just instant. And I went into that fight picking Woodley, as I think many of us did, but it was just like this inkling, like, man, this dude is confident. Like, he's feeling it. It felt like a moment, man. When he stepped on the scale with the face paint, it felt like a and he delivered. And so, man, it's like he's just owned this champion thing. He's just embodied being a champion so much, like the way he dresses, the way he talks, and like his style, just walking out to the cage. Like, I'm feeling what Usman's doing.
100%. Just dancing, like not a care in the world. Like, that to me is more scary than the guy who's got the super mean mug face on.
Yeah,
because a lot of times guys with the mean mug, they're trying to hide something. They're trying to hide their nerves when they try to put on the ultra mean mug. When you got the guy who's just dancing, smiling, it's like, hey,
they get that.
Got the flag over his back, Nigerian flag, just chilling, man.
Yeah,
I love that. You got to be loose when you get in there, and that's also what I like when he does, like when they do the little, obey the rules, whatever, and he's always got his hands low and he's always just kind of rocking, like he's always
got that swinging that lead hand.
It's always just loose, and that's so important. But man, this could be one of the craziest moments. Yeah. If Masvidal pulls this off, especially if he pulls it off by knockout. My God.
Yeah. Like,
Usman's
after
never been
stuff
knocked
we've
out.
seen tonight, no, he's not.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't been knocked out.
Like, I'm mentally prepared for just about anything to happen at this point.
Oh man. Whew. Oh man. Unfortunately, Donate not in my region. It's all good. We appreciate you hanging out and rock with us. Just hit the thumbs up and subscribe. That would be enough for us. If you could do that, we would appreciate it. We would appreciate it.
Yes, please.
Homeland
please.
Homeland music. You know what? I wish I knew the names of these artists. I'm sure I could Shazam some of this stuff. I'm sure somebody's tweeted it out. But honestly, I want a Kamaru Usman walkout track playlist. That's what I want. When does it start? So Kamaru is getting he's getting
get you
greased
pumped
up
in the
right
gym
now.
for sure.
Oh, for sure. So Kamaru's getting greased up right now in the Devour Foods prep point. And I'm sure we'll get underway here in about 3 minutes? 3 minutes, maybe? 4 minutes? After they do the old Bruce Buffer thing?
Probably something like that.
See, I've never actually timed how long it takes.
The Rashad Evans entrance into the cage lives on.
I'm putting a timer. Here we go. Stopwatch. How long does it take? Kamaru's in the ring now, or in the octagon. How long does it take for the fight to actually start? That's one word I wish all commentators would stop using. Specimen. Like Joe Rogan just did. Kamaru Usman's a specimen. Something about that word.
It sounds too scientific.
It reminds me of when you give a sperm sample. They always call it a specimen.
Picking up a random vial at a sperm bank or something.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, we're really disturbed that we both thought of that. Yeah.
I know. Tell where our brains are. He mostly walks out to Burna Boy. All right, there we go.
All right.
Plus 315. Masvidal. Wow. If Masvidal pulls off a crazy ass knockout.
My internet is wild right now.
Oh my God. Bruce Buffer doing his Bruce Buffer.
All right.
Everybody
I'm going to try to
feet.
refresh real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Hurry up before it starts.
My internet is acting a fool.
Go ahead before it starts. Go ahead, sir. I can't tell for sure, but it looks like everybody in the crowd is standing up right now, as they should be. So surreal to see just a sea of people right now with Corona. Corona still being a thing. Man. Lots of cheers from Masvidal, of course. 315 underdog on the screen. This is about to be really, really interesting if he can pull this off. He'll be insufferable if he wins this. But if he wins it, I mean, listen, if he goes out there and especially if he finishes Usman, something that has never been done, he deserves to talk all the trash in the world. You back? You good?
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. I guess as good as I can be for right now. Like, I think I actually have to like hard reset my internet and don't have time to do that right now. So for the post-fight show, I should be good to go.
Yeah. All right. Minus 435 favorite fighting out of Dallas, Texas. Kamaru. Trevor Weidman's got this look on his face like, wait till these motherfuckers see what we about to do. Usman walked all the way across the cage and got in Jorge's face. All right. I like it. I like the intensity.
Yeah, that was bold. I like that.
He walked all the way across.
Yeah, he's made it very clear. Like, I want to fight you, guy.
All right, let's see. So my timer, we are. Herb Dean is about to clap them in. 4 minutes and 8 seconds it took. All right, here we go. Underway.
All right, it's going.
Jorge a chance. Leg kicks from Masvidal.
Usman's
Nice jab
footwork
from
looks
Usman.
like totally different now, doesn't it? Oh, nice body jab as well.
A little bit different.
Yeah, he looks just fluid on the feet.
Yeah. He doesn't look as... He looks a lot smoother, like more relaxed. Like...
Yeah.
Oh, nice one, too. Stung him.
That was savage right there.
Masvidal laughed it off. But no, that stung. That stung a little bit.
Yeah, that had to hurt, man. I imagine that this is like an ego thing for Usman, that he wants to beat him standing battle. I don't think he's going to go to the wrestling too much here.
I think so. Oh, he tried to slap him hard with that right hand. But I also think he's not going to force it.
No, I'm with you on that. He won't push that issue, but it'll be kind of like the Covington fight where, like, you're not necessarily going to set up the takedown, and just going to keep punching the guy.
Yeah,
and stay in that boxing range. For sure.
We'll try to do some play-by-play commentary for you, Mikey. We'll try. They're both just.
Oh, parried the kick and try to hook him with the same hand.
Yeah, that was
a good look right there.
So everything Usman does, Masvidal is reacting a lot. There's flying knee attempts. Usman caught it and took him down.
Wow. And
Usman's on top now.
You know, as underrated as Masvidal is as a grappler, this just is not the place for him.
No, it's not. Not against Usman.
You
You can hear the crowd. You can hear the crowd reacting right now. They're
Yeah, they don't
booing their
like
ass
that.
off. Why is Dean so close right now? Anyways,
He's trying to stack them. But yeah, we got that like a half butterfly guard.
yeah, and Usman's getting hit with a few elbows right there.
He's taking some elbows to the dome there, but
But he's doing good to defend and stay moving.
Yeah.
Let's see what Masvidal is going to do to get off his back, if anything. I mean, he's closed his guard up now. Like you said, he did have that half guard, or now he's got the foot back on the hip.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't like Masvidal it doesn't look like he's spending too much energy trying to get up.
Little back elbows are nice though.
That was a nice.
Those are nice back elbows from Masvidal. Now he's working his way back up, but but Usman is repositioning.
Yeah, and he's weaving his legs around Masvidal's legs, attempting to.
We appreciate it, Seth. We do appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks a lot, Seth.
Be sure to like and subscribe while you're here.
Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend to tell 10 more friends.
Usman just dragged him down temporarily. Got a few punches in.
Like
now Masvidal's free.
Space now. They're in open space now. Usman is going for that body jab a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what kind of led Masvidal to throw that flying knee. Whoa,
nice
that
right hand.
met him with that cross. Whoa,
Another
that jab
jab.
slapped his head back. Body jab again. Man, Usman's hands are looking real nice right now.
Well, that was a little sloppy. That
was a sloppy. I picked a bad time to say that, didn't I?
The left hand was kind of sloppy.
And he's switching to southpaw a lot too.
Yeah. I wish we could hear commentary because I would imagine Trevor was trying to tell him to slow it down a little bit, compose yourself.
Yeah,
because he was getting a little sloppy.
He's trying to throw the bombs, but that flying knee didn't look like that got through.
Anything Masvidal does, this crowd is going to go crazy for.
Yeah,
Usman blocked that flying knee. First round, 10-9 or 10-9 Usman.
Yeah, agreed. So hit the Twitter machine with our scores. All right, should be interesting corner advice here for Masvidal.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah, Usman not taking the stool either. He typically doesn't take the stool. I haven't brushed up on my Spanish, so I can't talk about what Masvidal's corner was saying.
Right, exactly. I don't know. They're showing Colby Covington
in an ugly suit. That is an ugly suit he's got on there.
All right. Dean Thomas. Dean Thomas talking about how Usman doesn't have a lot of meat around those legs, so he's got to watch out for those kicks.
And he's got some bad knees too, from what I understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So I know Wonder Boy in the MMA on Point video, where like they interviewed him and asked him about the top 10 fighters in the division. He said if he were to fight Usman, that would be in his game plan is targeting the knees.
Oh, of course. You missed our tailgate earlier. We'll talk about it after the fact.
All right.
Because we're in action right now.
We are kind of in action now. Yes. Whoa.
Nice right hand. Ooh.
Yeah.
Both of them landed nice right hands there.
That was a nice exchange right there. Oh, and my son is moving.
Oh, knocks him out.
Oh, he knocked him out.
He is out. Masvidal's out. He's dead.
Done.
Masvidal's dead. Wow, what a right hand.
Debate about that. Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Good. Yeah.
That was a goddamn laser of a right hand.
Yo.
Jesus Christ.
My Lord. What
my God.
a nasty, nasty knockout.
Oh, my God.
Yo, fam. Yo, he separated him from consciousness.
Oh,
and he
my God.
made it look easy.
He does. Rogan is saying Masvidal doesn't believe what happened.
Yeah.
He got knocked all the way out.
Yeah, there's no controversy in that. There's nothing you can say about bad refs or
Oh, my God.
man, I told you, man.
Jesus Christ.
Usman came tonight to finish him with strikes. That was the MO. Mission accomplished. Jeez. Yo, that was...
Oh, my God.
What a picture perfect
Folded.
right hand. Yo, strip the guard away with the jab.
He's out.
Like, and not even a real jab. Just reached out to strip the guard and send it right down the middle. That is
Jesus.
sweat flying off. That is out of a textbook. That was gorgeous.
Jesus Christ. Kamaru Usman.
Oh my Lord. That was gorgeous.
That is a perfect punch right there. My goodness. We thought Randy Brown landed a hard right hand earlier tonight. No.
Yeah.
No. that right there.
Oh my God.
Did he finish him? Oh, yes.
Did he ever?
To say, did he ever?
Did he ever? Good Lord. Yo, man.
Put some goddamn
Yeah.
respect on Kamaru Usman's name, people.
Hey,
My God.
Hey, Matt, can you do us a quick favor, man? Can you add Usman's name to the potential performances of the year?
Oh, yes. Let me pull up my spreadsheet there.
Oh, by the way, add Rose to that. And, yeah. Add
My
Valentina
God.
to that as well.
Valentina was already on there by default. It's kind of like a preemptive.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, she's fighting? Okay, put her on the list.
She didn't retire? Yeah, she's number one.
Okay, put her on the list.
Yeah, knockout of the year. I'm sliding that in at number 3 right now, I think. Maybe. No, actually, probably number 4.
What else do we have this year? Like Frankie and Sanhagen.
Hey, tune into the post-fight show.
Oh, yeah. Let's say that for the post-fight show. Good call there. Yeah. Oh, look, and that movie camera. The movie camera, when Usman's got that belt, it just adds something to it, man. It adds a flavor to it.
Yes. Oh, man.
Let me just go ahead and put this one comment up here.
Go ahead. Handle those comments while I update this.
Usman is an MFing OG. You damn Skippy he is. That man is bad. That is a terrifying man right there. Yo, and gave a belt to his dad. What? Yo, that's
Pops
incredible.
is looking clean, too.
For real. That's a well-dressed family.
I love it. Oh,
All right.
I love it.
In-cage interview. What, they booing this man still? Yeah. No. Yo, give him the BMF belt. All right, put the BMF belt on him. I don't want to hear about
100%.
that damn belt ever again. This is the baddest motherfucker right here. Phew, that knockout.
All right.
Man. Now that. Yo. We just saw that, huh? So, there's so many things I'd love to say about this fight, but we probably should save that for the post-fight show.
100%. Guys, if you're in here, like, subscribe to the channel. We're going to do a live post-fight show, and I think starting in about 10 minutes after we get off of this. Please come back for us with that. Drop all your questions in, all that good stuff. We're going to be answering and going more in depth. Let's listen to Masvidal first, though. Saying he didn't feel the power. He showed him something he's never seen.
Admitted to overconfidence as well.
Got knocked out in front of all his people.
All right. We give Masvidal credit for.
Telling his family, don't worry, Daddy's okay.
Yo, credit to Masvidal for being classy as all hell post knockout, huh? You know, to get knocked out by a heated rival and maintain that level of class, quite commendable. So, yeah, shout out to Jorge Masvidal as well.
100%.
But Usman owned the ViStar Memorial Arena.
100%.
All right, so that should wrap things up here for the who doesn't punch hard again. Please drop that on the post-fight show, please, because we are going to get into all of the nitty-gritty right there. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in and joining us here, keeping us company while we're watching these fights. So appreciate all of your participation. Keep it up. If you want more, we're going to be back on in about 15 minutes. So new stream will be up shortly. We will break down everything post-fight. So get those questions ready. Go ahead, take a sip of water. Go ahead, take a piss or whatever you got to do. Get ready for some more fight talk. So I'm Ant Walker. He's Matt Wells. Thank you for tuning into the Body Lock. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell that friend to tell 10 more friends.